I've actually been watching her videos since the end of August, and luckily for you guys, I've been way too invested in all of this, so here's everything that I've learned since then. Ash has been married twice before. Her first husband was her high school sweetheart, who she did end up having 2 kids with. They are 13 and 15. They divorced a while ago, and unfortunately, he did pass away this past summer from leukemia. And shortly after his passing, Ash was seen on live, drunk, singing "Fuck My Baby Daddy," and then saying, "Oh wait, mine's dead." Her second husband she married in 2019, who has been incarcerated the entire time, still is, and she's currently divorcing him as well. The whole reason her TikTok blew up is because she was dating an inmate named Jesse since last September, and this summer he was released from jail and she live streamed the whole thing. Her and Jesse's relationship was very messy. He ended up breaking up with her like 2 weeks after he got out of prison. And then Ashley ended up allegedly faking a whole pregnancy, I guess maybe as an attempt to get him not to leave her. She was seen like on live with her kids, like asking them like, how are we gonna raise this kid? Are you gonna take care of it? Like very inappropriate, very like parentification. Turns out she was never even pregnant. They both move on. Ashley is still, I would say, very hung up on him. So up until this point, she wasn't really getting much hate. She was just getting people watching her lives because she's very messy. Ashley then began panhandling on TikTok Live, doing battles with Susana Montez, or Heartbreaky or Heartbrokey, whatever y'all like to call her. These two clowns became really close. Ashley went and visited her and went to Disney World without her 2 teenage daughters. Ashley went out and bought like Louis Vuitton bags, starts stunting on her haters, calling people broke, saying people live paycheck to paycheck, and she's over here living her life. They eventually had a falling out, and Ashley made fun of Heartbreaky's son while on live. Like, she literally talked shit about like a little kid who's like I think 6 years old. Ashley then moves on to date another inmate named Francisco Montero, I think, and he is in prison for murdering 2 teenage girls. Ashley would go live while on the phone with him, basically mocking the victims. She would constantly say how Francisco is innocent, he didn't do anything. Whenever people would mention the victims' names, he's like, they have nothing to do with me, I have nothing to do with those girls, I didn't know them. The victims' families would watch Ashley's live of her sitting there mocking their deaths, saying that Francisco is innocent, when keep in mind this man is literally in jail for life. He is literally guilty. He has been convicted. But Ashley was still out here screaming, "My man, my man, my man," when her man also had a wife. The wife essentially finds out what's going on. I think she's incarcerated as well, actually, and sends Ashley a text basically saying to leave Francisco alone. Ashley then comes out and says that she is no longer with Francisco, to stop mentioning him and his victims, yada yada yada. But people are saying that the actual reason why she is no longer with him is because she is banned from speaking to him. I think some people have been sending her videos to the jail that he is at. I would assume that it's against jail rules to be on TikTok Live with someone over the phone and ask for like galaxies and gifts and stuff. If you thought this couldn't get any worse, it does. She's also very openly racist. Ashley used to work at a dental office, and the dental office got new ownership, and the owners were from India. And she's explaining on live why she quit, and she basically says that the owners were from India. And then she says, "I'm sorry, but I'm not working for no Indians." She's also said the N-word many, many times on live. Many, many times. So have the people that she associates herself with, meaning her inmate, also that Eli guy she was on live with the other night. She also called someone a black B-word. I'm not sure what the context was behind that, but regardless of the context, she's gross. But wait, it gets worse. She's also a deadbeat mom. While she was beefing with Heartbreaky, somebody ended up leaking her address, so she claims that she had her daughters move back to her parents' house because of safety reasons. So she says she only has them, I think, from Thursday to Sunday, due to safety purposes, because somebody leaked her address. But if your kids were staying with your parents because somebody leaked your address, wouldn't you not want them to know what days of the week your kids are at home? You just told the world that your kids are at your house from Thursday to Sunday. So I think that is a cop-out, and I think it's just an excuse to not have her kids with her, because throughout the week she's literally just drunk on live every night. She also has her kids sleeping on an air mattress. when she's going out spending like thousands of dollars on Louis Vuitton bags and sunglasses and going to Disney World? Where are your priorities as a mother? Your kids are sleeping on an air mattress 4 days out of the week. Whenever somebody brings up why are they still on an air mattress, she just says, my kids don't stay with me. They're not here that often. They're there 4 days out of the week. The least you can do is go get a $100 fucking mattress off of fucking Amazon. Ashley earns all her money panhandling on TikTok, doing TikTok battles, basically begging people to send her money, send her gifts. And while on live, she will sit there berating the people who are watching her, saying that they're broke, saying that they live paycheck to paycheck, saying, I got money, I make my own money. You don't make your own money. People fucking send you gifts on fucking TikTok live. People who fucking have actual jobs, people who work hard for their money, are sending you their hard-earned money for you to sit there and say that they're broke, living paycheck to paycheck. I'm sure there's something that I missed. I'm getting way too heated talking about this. But honestly, I used to feel bad for her. I'm not gonna lie, whenever she would go live with Heartbreaky, back when I first found her, I genuinely used to feel bad for her. Because Heartbreaky wasn't the nicest to her whenever they would be on live. I would genuinely feel bad for her sometimes. From time to time, I do find myself feeling bad for her here and there. But honestly, I think this girl needs to get off of the internet, go get psychological help. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be nasty. I genuinely think that she needs psychological help because what she's putting herself through, what she's putting her children through, like the things that her children witness on live, it's not okay. Also, I do not and will never condone the bullying of her kids. They're literally minors. They are 13, 15 years old, and people are on here making TikTok accounts for them, making fun of them, calling them big, making fun of the way that they look. I just think that's completely wrong. I think that her kids should stay out of it. I don't even think her kids should be on her social media to begin with. But that's another story for another day. That's all I've got for now. Let me know if I missed anything.